Action news reporter Misty Weather coming to you for Channel 69 News. We're here at the Dupree Chateau where earlier today Pierre Dupree was murdered. Inside sources tell us that they're focusing on the three persons of interest. Kanika Gothica, that eccentric author who's neighbor to Dupree. Gator, who would be the fiance of Alexis Dupree. And Melissa, that Vegas young wife. Now, suspects have been sequestered within the home, but we're looking for a break in this action soon as police and investigators try to figure out this crime. Here comes Cayenne Pepper. Mr. Pepper, if I could have a word, please. Mr. Pepper, we're hearing rumors about Kanika Gothica and Pierre Dupree. What can you tell us?
Oh, well, I am wondering when Kanika is going to come clean and tell everyone about her little fling with Pierre. See, about 5 years ago, they were sleeping together. I don't know what you want to call it. There was even talk of a wedding. But, you know, Pierre, he had a one-night stand with a transvestite burlesque dancer. Well, she got furious and dumped him, and they've hated each other ever since.
Oh, my. Now, Cayenne, you are privy to the most intimate and private details of the family. Surely you can tell us something?
Well, I don't understand why people can't respect my kitchen. I mean, just this morning, Mr. J. Stephen Peake was coming to visit Pierre. He left his briefcase on my counter. I was trying to work. Can't work around the briefcase. So I went to go grab it, move it, and this paper fell out. Actually, it is a check written to Mr. J. Stephen Peake, signed by Mr. J. Stephen Peake for $150,000. Now, I'm wondering, why are you signing yourself checks, Mr. Peake?
Oh my, this is something we want to look into. Thank you, Cayenne. $150,000, Mr. Peake. $150,000?
Yeah, it did give me an advance on my paycheck. I told him about us restoring Peak Mansion, and he was my best friend. He would have done anything for me.
There you go.
Not like it's anyone's business. Cayenne, you stay out of my business, you hear?
Right.
You're cooking.
Now, Mr. Peake, I know that you have some run-ins with Gator. Gator's a person of interest. What can you tell us?
Well, last week, Gator came to my office, and he told me about his love for our darling Alexis.
Yep.
Gator, he was desperate to marry her, but he knew that Pierre would put up one hell of a fight over a boy from the bayou marrying his little princess. So he informed me that he was about to graduate at the top of his law school class, and he asked if he could come work for me as an associate. He thought that if he was working for me, Pierre would accept him into the family, but I just kind of laughed. Why would I want to help that boy? One thing I hate worse than those damn Yankees is Cajun swamp trash. Alexis, how can you shame your family this way? You need to marry a good Southern boy from your own social class. That swamp rat ain't good enough for you, honey.
Let's turn now to Bourbon, that illegitimate nephew of the Dupree family. Bourbon, I know you didn't intimately know the family, but surely you know a little bit since you've been following the gossip about Melissa. What can you tell us?
Well, you know, about 2 weeks after Pierre and Melissa got married, I saw my Aunt Melissa down on Bourbon Street going into a pawn shop. Well, of course, she didn't know who I was, so I just followed her in, and I browsed around while she was haggling with the pawnbroker over a box of expensive jewelry. You know, and then she asked that pawnbroker if he knew of a good costume jewelry maker who could replicate that expensive stuff. Geez, what an ungrateful, deceitful little woman she is.
That's turned out to at least say fresh. Elise, darling, where are you? Personal maid to the Dupree family. Surely she can tell us a little something about what goes on in that house, especially with Melissa.
I'll tell you, Melissa wasn't a devoted little lady. The other day I walked past the master suite and I heard the water running. So I thought, it's too early for me running her bath, so I better go in and check and see what was going on. I walked in and there, Melissa was standing there pouring Monsignor Dupree's Viagra pills down the drain. The other day I was going through the mail and I came across this card. It said, Melissa, I need $10,000 this month. Pay up or the old geezer finds out about everything. Oh. I'm coming to New Orleans to pick up my money in person. See you soon, baby.
Oh my. Surely I can check this out with Melissa. Very interesting. Thank you, Miss Fresh. Oh, our darling. Oh, here comes our darling Melissa. Melissa, certainly my condolences on the loss of your husband. Now, you've had a difficult time fitting in here, and you've been even called a gold digger. How do you respond to that?
Well, it's no secret I've had a hard time fitting in here. The old hens of the Garden District Ladies League won't invite me to any of their luncheons. They treat me like garbage. Well, Pierre hired a professional stylist to take me shopping for the ball tonight, and you should have seen what she wanted me to wear. I looked like a frumpy grandma. I fired her and went shopping by myself.
Oh, I can see that you did. Now, the maid has shown me this postcard. What can you tell us about this? $10,000 pay up or the old geezer finds out everything?
Well, as soon as I married Pierre, an old Vegas friend of mine, Wayne, started asking me for money, and it wasn't supposed to be forever, just so he could get back on his feet. I started pawning my jewelry because I didn't want to ask Pierre for money. And anyway, some of my Vegas friends found out I married Rich, and they told him, and now he's gotten so greedy, he's asking for obscene amounts of money. And now he's coming to New Orleans to collect.
Oh my, well good luck with that. I saw Gator here somewhere.
Go Gator.
Good evening, Gator.
Good evening.
Gator, Mr. Peak has told us about how you were so wanting to impress Mr. Dupree. What do you have to tell us?
I think that I would have made a wonderful addition to Mr. Peake's law firm. I would have brought some Cajun style to that stuffy Louisiana lawyer office of his. Can you see it? Were you injured in an accident that wasn't your fault? Call the office of Peake and Crobins and we'll get it done. And it would have done me real good with Mr. Dupree if I could have gotten into a business with one of his good friends. So he would have been real impressed and let me into the family if I just could have had Mr. Peake's law firm on my resume.
Thank you, Gator. Kanika, darling. I'll wait. Kanika, darling.
Oh, delightful to see you. I just
So good to see you again. I have interviewed you so many times on the success of your books.
Yes, thank you very much.
I have never heard you speak
right, Tommy. Oh, I gave my heart to one mortal man, and what does he do but rips my heart out and stomps on it? Oh, the humiliation. I was devastated, Misty. Oh, if you'd have only known. You know, he just blamed his little indiscretions on one too many hurricanes down in Patty O'Brien's there in the French Quarter.
They do have very good hurricanes.
Yes, however, how many hurricanes would it have taken for him not to realize that the damn stripper was a man? Oh, humiliation! I could barely face my fans. It was devastating to me, my dear. You know, I have meaningless little flings with my handsome young fans that mean nothing to me.
And you're so good at it, Donna. Now to our reigning winner, Magnolia Queen Alexis. Alexis, darling, we all know that you don't get along with Melissa. But tell me, how is your relationship with Connica?
Oh, well, Connica would have been a marvelous stepmother.
You know, she and I have so much more in common than Melissa and I ever will. And I feel so bad about how poorly my daddy treated her. But you know, everybody knows that when you have a few too many hurricanes, things can get a little freaky. You be careful, y'all. Really. You know, it's just so horrible. When Daddy partied, he partied so hard. Well, there you have it, folks. It's a regular whodunit, and your guess is as good as mine. For Channel 69 News, I'm Misty Leathers signing off.
We're almost to the end. Check your notes. Review the motives, the opportunity, and make your selection of who you think it is. We're going to pass some stuff off, and we'll be right back.